Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel, Mr. MWA and Son. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing on this channel is doing some coding videos together, maybe some coding videos on our own. Basically, we're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So a little bit about myself, Mr. MWA. I've been coding for like 20 years. I started initially in the web industry when the dot-com bubble burst in 2000, and I've carried on coding mainly the web industry since then. What about you? How long have you been coding?
I've been coding for 1 to 2 years. I know JavaScript and HTML. I know variables, if statements and else statements. I know a bit of CSS, but if you make me do a style sheet and make a website beautiful, I sadly can't do that because I'm not good at CSS.
But you're gonna learn, aren't you?
Yes.
And that's the whole point of this channel, is to learn new things together. What got you interested in coding in the first place?
I saw my dad coding.
So the IDE we're going to be using is PHP Storm. That's only because that's the one I've got set up for my day-to-day use, although mainly I'm using it for JavaScript now. So we're going to start with some basics. I'm going to hand over to the young boy here and ask him what I'm going to ask him. Just create a simple HTML page and explain what you're doing.
So first we go to new file and we click.
Oh, that didn't work, did it?
No.
We've been having some problems getting OBS Studio and PHP Storm to work together. Okay, so I think it's working now.
So for your first HTML file, in your project you have to call it index.html.
Okay, so it's created your HTML file. So PHP Storm and many other editors will create the basics for you. Anyway, I'm going to go through that maybe in a different video. But so you need to give it a title. What do you want to call your page? Shall we just call it? I'll just help you here. We just call it Mr. MWA and Son Video 1. And capitalization is totally messed up there, but we will not bother. And then what do you do? So if you want to put some text on the page and I want you to put the text on, it looks big, how would you do that?
You would put H1.
So what does H1 stand for? Do you know?
Heading 1.
Heading 1, okay. And then what do you do then?
Then you do the text. For example, hello world.
Okay. And then then we can view that by.
Don't remember to save.
You need to remember to save it. So if you want to look at it in the browser, what does that look like then? Have a look. If you click on one of those browsers over there, it'll show you. Okay, so that looks like hello world. So if you go back to the editor, and what else do you want to add to the page now? What else do you know about HTML? So what are these things called here? What is that called? Do you know what that's called in HTML?
Yes.
What?
Heading 1.
No, it's called. Is that called a tag?
Yes.
So do each tag. So there's many tags in HTML, and we can go over these in some of the videos we do together, maybe over the next few videos. But there's many tags, and each tag has to have a start. So for example, there's a div tag as well. You need to have a start tag and an end tag, and the end tag just has this / in it to end it. And there's various tags. So let's get rid of this div tag. Let's not go down. So do some of the headings. So what's the difference between which other headings do you know?
Heading 4.
Okay, so go and put heading 4 down. So what's the difference between H1 and H4 then? What's the difference? What will the difference be on the screen?
H1 will be bigger than H4.
Okay, so let's have a look. Go back to the browser and you can check that out. Alright, so hello again is a lot smaller. It seems to open a new browser every time, but that doesn't matter. Go back to the editor. Okay, so what else do you know? So if you want to change the color of the text, do you know how to do that?
Yes.
Go on then, let's have a look at you do that then. Okay, so that's one way of doing it.
Yes.
So that's like inline
Yes.
CSS. So let's have a look at the text then. Let's see what's happened there. I think you need to refresh the page. Alright, so it's gone red. That's very good. I think we're going to end it there for this video. There is a little bit more that we've recorded, but I'll put that into part 2. So if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, and we'll see you in the next video.